So we've been working a long day today, and we've actually rebuilt a 25 horsepower engine. All the junk right there.
Wow.
This is a free outboard. Actually, it's actually pretty much a piece of junk because it went underwater. It is sunk, but it is a Yamaha 25. So what we're going to do today is actually take this whole thing apart because it went underwater in a hurricane. It was given to us. They said it was running at one point in time since it went underwater, but if you look in there, it's actually got a bunch of junk in it, also all this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to completely tear this thing all the way down and see what we can do with it. It's actually locked up. You cannot turn this at all, but we're going to tear it all the way down and see if we can't make this thing run with the least amount of money put in it as possible. But we're going to see if we can take a free sunk outboard and make it usable, and how quickly we can do it with the most minimal parts as possible. We're just going to start this whole process out by pulling the power head off, take all these chaps off, and disconnect everything, pull this harness off, and bring this thing over here, stick it on the bench, and see what we are working with.
Jeez, I've never seen an oil fill cap so tightly on it. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. No way, man.
Donnie, do you think this thing is salvageable?
Oh, dude, this thing is mint. Take a look at
Mint
that.
condition?
Take a look at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is not good.
Dude, she's gonna purr. Like
That is a lot of rust on the valves. So actually what we're probably going to do is, opposed to trying to save the engine, I think we're just going to open it up and let you see what exactly happens. And if you have an outboard that sinks in the water and you don't immediately take care of it, this is exactly what you're going to see, is what you're about to see. So that's what we're going to do here, is I'm going to just take out the tins holding the manifold, the injectors. I'll unplug these injectors so that way we can pull this thing off all in one piece. Actually, it looks like these injectors are actually going into the head. So yeah, we don't have to take the injectors out, but there's a 10 mil there, 10 mil there, 10 mil there. We'll take this entire thing off as one assembly. So I'm gonna start disconnecting a lot of these wires, pull this stuff off, and then pull this entire manifold off. Well, actually looking at this, we're over here and I can see that this manifold actually needs to come off before. I think there's a bolt back here that I need to get to in order to get this throttle body off. So this doesn't really come off as an assembly like I thought it did. It looks like the VST is actually mounted back there to the block. And so I got the bolts out of this side of the intake manifold, and I'm gonna take these two tins off to take this whole thing like this off of here, and then I guess I'll take that off after, and the VST after as well. Since looking at it a little bit closer, it looks like they are not really connected in a full assembly. So while I'm doing that, Donovan over here is going to be taking off some other stuff over there. What all are you gonna be taking off?
Well, I'm going to start by taking off this old regulator rectifier here and this ECM bracket there with all the electronics.
There you go.
To clear up some space to see down into the pan.
Oh, it's like you can't even take anything off of here without finding more junk. Look at that inside there, the intake manifold full of all kinds of rust, and oh, that is not good. So there's that. Look inside here in the throttle body. Oh man, woo, that is not good. Does this thing even move? Oh, nope, locked up. Ooh. Man. There you go. See a big pile of salt right there. And then coming back over here, and woo! It's like little gold chips in there or something. Oh man, that's nasty. That's nasty. So, oh man, look in there. Oh, the whole cylinder. This thing is just toasted. Look at the back of that valve. You can even see the valve in there.
Dude, every single electrical connection is corroded.
Yeah.
Dude, there's all kinds of...
Got our fuel supply here. Take a look at the stuff that's pouring out of here. Be a good lot of junk right there. Ooh, yeah. Actually, to be honest with you, really not terrible. I mean, this ain't the worst looking fuel I've ever seen. Obviously, it's old, nasty, and worn out, but it's not water. I was expecting water and a lot more dirt. Oh, don't break it.
I'm not gonna break it, I'm loosening it up.
All right.
What'd you take me for? An idiot. Bing bong. That right there.
Hey, that's like a brand new ECM.
Just forget about the rust and the corrosion. I mean, it's...
Dude, it's eBay, dude. You don't have to take a picture of that. You just take a picture of the good side. Yeah, where it looks nice and clean. Look at that, dude. All right, well, here we have another fantastic find. Our fuel injectors. All that dirt on the injector tip.
Now we're gonna pull the dipstick in this thing. Can't believe we didn't think about that earlier. Oh, look at that.
It's not actually that bad. There's a little bit of water in there, but...
A little bit. Come on in.
Just a little bit.
See it?
Dude.
Oh, that's brand new oil, dude.
It is now the moment of truth.
Love taps. Listen to you.
And...
Where did I find this guy?
Okay, yep.
Wow.
We're not going to be rebuilding this. No, sir, I will not be doing that. You know, the guy said all you gotta do is put a set of bearings in it. Yeah, right. Right, put a set of bearings in it. Really?
Oh, I mean, that is... Oh, that one looks...
Minty fresh.
Right there, look at that.
Wow.
Oh, look at that oil. There she is.
See how that's done? Pizza porn.
Bueno, people. People.
All right, so here's our stator. That's looking pretty rough. Obviously, pretty much all these electrical components are trash. This actually didn't look as bad as I thought it would be inside in the crankcase. I mean, it's not that bad from what I was expecting. If I take the the ends off of the rod, the piston rods here, just gonna pop the crank out and take a look at, see what she looks like.
Very professional. Oh. Okay, well.
Obviously those are not going to come out of the block, but this is, well, yeah, I'm just lying to you because this is pretty bad. I mean, I was expecting it to be a little bit more, but see the weight of that. That's our crankshaft. It's pretty shot. But all these pistons, these are straight up just done for. So just take this off and pull this head out of here. All right, so when we look down here, you can see a ton of sludge. We already sucked out some stuff. Let's suck up some of that sludge right there. Just get all this stuff. Look at all that. That is just some really nasty stuff. Well, we've got it all down. Here's the head that's pulled off. Our valves are looking hot. Toasted. Inside here, that is just full of mud. And so yeah, this is pretty much what you're going to be looking like if you have an engine that goes underwater and you do not take care of it immediately. All this growth, dirt, sand, and all that trash, that's what you're going to be looking at. And this is all trash. So we're going to throw all this stuff away. So we've been working a long day today, and we've actually rebuilt a 25 horsepower engine. As you can see, it is now supercharged with custom valves and bored out cylinders. This thing should be producing at least 6 horsepower at the prop. And yeah, I think we're ready to slap her on the boat and take her out to the lake. What do you think? This is a oscillating, balanced, high performance propeller, and the rest of it's junk.